I needed that 5 hours sleep. I could not work on my business, but I had the automated process running in the background. So people were reaching out, asking me for more information. I could send one link that explained it all. Hey legend, how's your week been? Well, I've been balls to the wall getting all my ducks in a row before I head back for another freelance gig, which I'm super freaking excited about. Now you might be thinking, Sheree, what about your online biz? Well, that's one thing I wanted to chat to you about today, and that is the secret sauce to starting any online business while working full-time or part-time. That secret is automation. Now, you might remember when I started 7 years ago in the online space, I didn't have any automation in my online business. I was working back-to-back regattas on P2 back in that day. When I got started, we were doing quite a few charters. It got really busy at some points, and I was still trying to build my online empire in those pockets of time. I was doing all the sales calls with my prospects. I was making funnels. I was creating email campaigns, and I was doing all the paperwork and to process the sales. And I don't know about you, but I freaking hate paperwork. Now, don't get me wrong. I do love making funnels. I love making webinars. I love doing all that fun stuff on ActiveCampaign and ClickFunnels. It's fun for me, and I love learning new things. But as I said, back then, I just didn't have the time or the know-how to be doing that sort of stuff with the limited pockets of time that I had. So how does this help you? I'm going to give you my number one secret when looking into affiliate marketing and when it comes to automation. I just want to guide you through what an automated process could look like and things to look out for, so you're not making the same mistake I did 7 years ago. Sound good? All right, let's get to it. First of all, you want to see that there's a high vibe behind the scenes sale process. And I'm not meaning a three-way conversation with your potential customer and upline. It's 2021, Sam, and those methods are way more outdated than Crocs. What you want to be looking for is a funnel that takes your potential customer from seeing your post or your Facebook ad. I actually do both organic and run ads, so paid advertising, but either way is fine. Then you want that to take them to a funnel that explains in depth what your product is, what your offer is, so say the compensation plan, and then you want an offer being made, having the sale processed, and having someone do the paperwork for you. Because I don't know about you, but as I said, I freaking hate paperwork. So this is what my automated process looks like for me now. I just want to break it down because I get automation. You might be thinking, I still don't really understand it. I don't get it. I thought I was supposed to do all the things within my business. But that's the great thing about automation, is having that behind the scenes support. So you can still be doing charters and having your business run in the background for you, having someone else work within your business for you. How cool is that? Kind of like having a virtual assistant, if you will. Because let's be real, sometimes our pockets of time are limited. Hey, hon, quick side note while we're here. My 3 secrets you've got to know when building a successful online business is now live. Now in 20 minutes, I know you're busy, but it's only going to take 20 minutes. Me and some other epic yachty entrepreneurs are going to break down the 3 keys you've got to know when it comes to building a successful online business. We also go into depth and share our stories on how we've created more time, freedom, and choice in our lives and living that life of freedom and choice and on our own terms, and how we've done this utilizing other companies' products and without having to sell to family and friends. Hell yes. So I'm going to pop the link to this webinar in the details of this podcast. Now let's get back to it. Full transparency, when I was doing 19 hour days, there were no pockets of time. I needed that 5 hours sleep, There was I could not work on my business, but I had the automated process running in the background. So I could people were reaching out, asking me for more information. I could send one link that explained it all. And as I said, 7 years ago, no automation. I used to have all these different links in my notes folder on my iPhone. And I would have to be scrounging through, scrambling, trying to find what link to send for what product, what link to send for the compensation plan. And it just took so much time. And I didn't have time back then in between cooking for the race crew and the boss to be looking through all the notes on my phone to see what link to send. It was too tricky. Not impossible, but it was a pain in the ass. And I don't want you to have to do that. So really make sure you've got a company that just has like one link that can do it all for you. So this is what my process looks like now. I can be on charter, balls to the wall, cooking all day, and someone sends me a message, right? Sheree, I want to know more about what you do. What is it? I ask a few pre-qualifying questions because I personally don't let just anyone into my business and into my team as such that I'm building. I'm all about creating a high vibe tribe of women that are wanting to be absolute game changers in the world and just live a life of their own design. So I ask a few questions, and then if I feel like it's a good fit for them, me, and my team, I send them the link. And from there on, everything is automated. Of course, I touch base because we're in business, right? This human-to-human contact is key, but this is where it gets really easy when I am working 19-hour days or just having a really busy day cooking for crew. From sending that link, they're able to sign into this epic platform where they can check out the products I'm affiliated with, the compensation plan. They also get to have a really cool discovery process, which is like a mini coaching session where they can see where they are now and where they want to be. And what they also get is a free discovery call with a business specialist. That's their chance to ask any questions, see if this is the right fit for them, see what product would work for them. And from there forward, the business specialist processes all the paperwork for me. How freaking cool is that? So by sending one link, everything else is done for me. The cool thing is, this can be done while I'm sleeping. The sale can be processed while I'm still cooking for crew or guests. It just all runs in the background and it's just sending one link. How epic is that? So that's my top tip on automation. You know I love it. I talk about it all the time. If you've got any questions about automation, hun, that you haven't thought of today, feel free to just slip into my DMs on Instagram. Ask away. I'm always happy to help because automation is the key to you running and building and scaling a successful online business while still working full-time or freelance or whatever it is you're doing. But for now, I've got to run. Lots of love from Fort Lauderdale. And let's make time to chat next week. Ciao for now, love.